got a rooftop standoff. Apparently been there since midnight.
Are you videoing?
Everything. Yeah, I am wonderful. So here we are, guys, in Grimsby, and we've got a rooftop standoff. Apparently been there since midnight. Whole area been closed off. Police and that about. And I believe I'm getting here just as it's all ending, because it's coming down. Is he going to try and run from police? Seems to be coming down.
Hey.
Oh, he is coming down by the looks of things. And the police are going to nab him. Police are going to nab him. At least they're letting him have a fag. What?
You was there on Saturday.
Where?
You again? You kid that was there, kid in the blue.
Oh, right. Fuck. I don't recognise you without the Bumblebee costume, man.
As well, yeah.
Oh, are you? What, is that in your spare time, like?
This kid probably does. I'm from Hull.
Yeah, I'm not from here either.
National Probation
Yeah.
Service.
Ilna.
It showed me Asda, that's why I'm here. But then I don't know.
Oh, right. It's moved, because it used to be over there, but it's not there no more. Where it is, it's all the way down near the, you know where the little Asda is?
No.
You don't know where the little Asda is? So, you know where the bridge is getting done up over there? Near, you got the job centre and that.
I don't even know this area. I had towards over that way.
You know the big Tesco's? Big Tesco's?
Yeah.
Right? There's a bridge that's getting done up. Right? It's getting a load of work done to it. You can still walk along it. On the other side of there, if you carry on going through there, keep on going straight, you'll come to a little Asda's on your left. Right? And there's a crossroads opposite that little, on the corner of that little Asda. Right? It's just down the right, round the back. There's a brand new building. it's the business centre, and on the left-hand side of it, that's the probation service. That's the new one.
I get lost circle.
Yeah, just go if you head down that way and just keep on asking people for directions.
Yeah.
They'll tell you exactly where it is. Yeah, no worries, no worries.
It's too late.
I know. Well, I've
late,
got him coming down. At least the officers will let him have a fag and that.
Yeah,
but,
well, that's what one of our taxis. As long as they're all right and they come at some time, that's the best way to.
yeah.
To
Do you know what it is like? About to say he's been up there since midnight, isn't he?
I don't think it's midnight. I'm not sure exactly, but I just got called out to try and negotiate with him. But to be fair, on there, normally the locals and family tend to have much more of an impact on us.
Yeah. That's why I've just stayed back. 'Cause it seems more of a
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah. Rather than some people when they do it, they do it to
Well,
literally.
you get different ones, don't you? Cheers for that.
Some people go out with a big bang and that. So.
Well, I thought he's alright.
Are you videoing?
Everything. Yeah, I am wonderful. Oh. At least they let him have a fag and everything. Alright. Every copper knows me round here, jeez. I need to stop being in Humberside. Yeah, there's so I was just having a conversation with him who was there on the youth kit march on Saturday. He's also a negotiator. So yeah, with these higher ups there, as you can see, more officers, plain clothed. And then, as you can see, there's officers all around. Look at the amount of coppers there is. Oh yeah, the drone out. Let's go. Oh, cheers. He literally bent underneath my camera just so I can get the shot. We've got drones out. Massive drone. Coppers galore though. Seems like he's getting looked after regardless. But the amount of police that's here, and this was all taped off not so long ago. Most police you see in Grimsby.
And that roof looks to that bottom.
Bloody hell, that's some equipment.
Big toy, innit?
It is. They've had to call you out to get this because they didn't have. What is it? Because they didn't have the drone pilot on.
Yeah, that's fine. Just thank you.
Wow, mad bit of kit. Got like infrared and that on there as well.
Yeah.
Everything.
Zoom, thermal, a spotlight.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Alright.
Proper drone, that one.
What do you mean proper drone?
Proper drone.
Hey, I could have had mine up in 2 minutes and right over his head and nobody would have noticed. That thing, you got to fly it very slow. Takes ages to take off, ages to set up.
Nah, you can build this very quickly if you want to. It's on day rate.
Depends how quick.
Well, depends who's paying me.
If we had a race between my drone and yours, which one do you think I could get up in the air faster?
What have you got?
A DJI Mini 2. I mean, fully packed down, not a battery in the DJI as well.
I'd have to give it to yours. I'd have to give it to the Mini, probably.
Which one would you prefer using though?
Oh, this any day.
This? Really?
Any day.
I don't think I could ever change. There's too many rules and regulations to them big drones.
Yeah. But they're not too bad, you know, they're not too hard to kind of advise by. It's quite different, isn't it, really? As long as we're sensible, it's really easy to use them.
Yeah. But like for what I use it for, it's just, it wouldn't be viable.
Yeah, oh no, yeah. What do you use your for, like?
So I fly mine over protests.
Oh, yeah.
Which even the police have used smaller drones to do now because it's more agile,
Yeah.
more easier, more safer as well in case it drops out of the sky.
Yeah.
And yeah, I use it for protests, flying over buildings, inspecting certain buildings and stuff like that. And doing maintenance work on buildings as well.
I mean, the Mini's a great bit of kit.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got a Mini 1 with the first one.
Yeah.
That had no sensors, nothing. It was a... when I say it was dodgy, it was dodgy.
Yeah, I can
no
imagine.
Satellite positioning, no nothing.
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
But I've seen people use the Mini 4s and some of the stuff you can do on them is really incredible.
Yeah, I want to upgrade, but like they keep on bringing out so many minis. I'm waiting to see the one that I'm just gonna like fall in love with, and I'm gonna keep for a long time. There's no point in spending that kind of money on something like that when I've got one. You know that already cost me like when that came out, it cost me like what £450
Yeah.
So yeah, I literally you missed it all, mate. So yeah, literally just gonna wait until I find one that I fall in love with, spend a good few £100 on it, and then just keep that one for a while. But yeah.
Pleasure, mate. I'll see you again. Yeah, I'll definitely see you again. See you later, pal. Have a good day.
But yeah.
No, I mean, yeah. Minis are good. There's some police forces that have minis just for
Like I say, when it comes down to protests and that, they like flying the minis. So
I mean, we've got a mixture. We've got the 300 there. We've got the M30, so they're like the smaller brother of it.
yeah,
We've got some M4TDs that are coming out. We've got Vartas for internal flying. We've got like house fires that we fly inside to have a look at. We've got all sorts of different little bits of kit.
would you not convert to like minis in a professional capacity?
Probably not because of like the kind of nature of the incidents we do.
Yeah.
If we're flying over like large incidents, we need large drones to go to see a lot
Right.
easier. We need the thermal capabilities.
Yes.
If we work with crews, like we've got spotlights. So if we're doing like water rescue jobs, we can light an area up for spotlights. Some of our drones have speakers on them. So you can talk into the controller, it'll blast the message out so we can tell them to stay in areas or leave areas if we need to.
All right, fair dues.
Like hazmat jobs, if we need like an area it's not safe to be in.
Yeah.
For rescues, we can tell people to come in.
Yeah.
We need the larger drones because the more like capabilities they have.
I thought it might have like since DJI came speeding into power, I thought it would have been like one of them things where most drone pilots in most professional jobs would have one just in case they need it.
Yeah.
You know, the speed, the easiness of it. It can be there, set up on your seat, ready. You can get it out, press go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If that was necessary to your job.
Not for me anyway, mate. Not at our level. So long.
But yeah.
Not really showed up actually. Part time really. I've got to come from all. I know it takes me really long enough to get.
It takes half hour.
30 mile an hour. Not at traffic in the morning. A little late through Lima Bridge and stuff like that. Lima Bridge was down to one lane as well.
Yeah, missed it all, mate.
I knew about 6:30 this morning. I was just too lazy, mate. It's all message.
Lazy bastard.
The message was like, oh, there's a big police scene at Asda's.
Yeah, rooftop standoff, mate. I just turned up, right? Pulled up in the car down there. Pulled up. I went, yeah, go.
I thought you'd have been anywhere near the shop. I'd have messaged you.
I just went, yeah, go open the shop, and I'm coming here. But yeah, I just got him coming down, and so because you're a negotiator, right? I know you're not allowed to tell me any information, but what I'm going to suggest is that it's a mental health issue, and that's what it looked like. So, in this area, including Hull as well, the Humberside area, there's not enough mental health like resources to be able to help these people.
Yeah.
So, what is it the police would actually do to actually help?
So, I worked mental health for 10 years before I joined the police. So that's one of my specialities. That's one of the reasons why I do negotiate stuff and that stuff. But so normally we have got our own powers if someone's in an immediate need of care because they're a danger to yourself or others. We can use a section 136. Can use that, which means that we can take us to place safety. Barring that, we have right care, right person now, which means that we shouldn't really be dealing with mental health. We should more be ambulance and mental health services. We get pulled into a lot of it. But then you get the, like you say, you get the ones where there's a criminal element to it, where we have to get involved. Do you know what I mean? So there's a bit of a... It's difficult for us not to. We do try and push towards the right services when we can, but like I say, with stuff like this, naturally we have to get involved. Because these can go wrong. You do get times on roofs where obviously people become really upset and they'll throw things or whatever and cause injuries.
I mean, it's the highest police presence I've seen so close to a rooftop standoff in Grimsby for a while. Because normally when there's a rooftop standoff in Grimsby, they target the police with tiles and stuff. So none of the cars are ever parked anywhere near it normally, but that's the closest.
No, and I think obviously got to look at the fact it's Asda and there's lots of members of the public around today, so we have to be mindful that they still want to keep open. It's real difficult managing it because you can't shut everything off because of all the roads. But like you say, I think the issue is with this, obviously, it's knowing early on whether the person's showing aggression, obviously, I'm sure he hasn't. There's been none of that. It's been more, as you say, suggest potentially some issues around mental health. But,
well, I hope he gets looked after anyway.
Yeah,
now.
I'm sure he will. Like I say, even if people are arrested, there is mental health support in custody for him as well. So and we can guide him in the right direction.
Yeah, definitely.
But good to see you. And I'm sure I'll see you when we are at some sort of protest again. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Look after yourself.
See you in a bit.